if I'm recording. I have no idea. Anyway, hello, boys and girls. This is Benjamin Dutil, your humble host of horror of the Horror Heathen YouTube channel and the South Jersey Horror Podcast. Today, I have a very, very special guest. I am talking to. Oh my God, I forgot your name already. I'm so starstruck. I forgot your name already.
Jane Widdop.
What's your name? Okay. I was about to call you by your character name from the movie for some reason. It's just stuck in my head.
I'll probably respond. I mean,
Such a wonderful guest. I just finished watching the movie. I loved it so much. It's such it's categorized as comedy horror, and it's just that, and I loved it so much. Um, your character, Winnie Carruthers, you played her so well. You really did, and it's such a great job portraying that character in the movie. Essentially, you are the focal point of that entire movie. It's like everything is about that character, and
yeah,
you played her so well.
thank
So,
you.
they are best known for portraying as Laura Lee on Yellow Jackets, making appearances on the sitcom Speechless, fresh off the boat as Karen in Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
Natalie role as Winnie Carruthers and the Christmas comedy horror It's a Wonderful Knife, starring alongside Justin Long and Joe McHale. In 2020, they were given an award as at the Movie Parts Film Festival for Best Actress for Angie and Lost Girls. So congratulations on that. That is a huge achievement to
Thank
win
you.
any award for anything for any actress. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I was really grateful for that and grateful for the chance to work on that project. It was a really meaningful and impactful project.
So welcome to my show. I'm glad to have you on here. I'm honored, and I feel I'm speechless because
I'm so happy to be here. Yeah.
I'm happy too. I was so happy when I got the email from Rachel. I was like, yes, this is gonna be great. So thank you, Rachel. If you can hear me, I really do appreciate it. Um, so can you please tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Jane Widdop. I am, like you said, known for my role on Yellow Jackets, where I play Lara Lee. But yeah, I am a non-binary actor. I'm 21 years old. I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but I moved out to LA when I was around 8 or 9 for acting. So I'm a child actor, been doing it my whole life. And yeah, I'm currently in school trying to get my English degree. What else is there? I don't know. Yeah, and I have a dog. What is
Speaking of dogs, I want to start barking during the interview because they bark at anything. I mean, I have three.
Oh, she's put up in the other room, so she doesn't do that.
I've got three rescues, and they're all sitting beside me. So,
Oh,
they're all fantastic dogs. But they bark if a leaf blows across the front yard or something. They're barking at it. It's
oh, for sure. Especially the rescues. They've been through stuff.
so I would like to know, and I'm sure the audience would love to know about they and how you heard about the role of Winnie.
How I heard about the role, yeah, I got a email from the casting director, and it was essentially like, hey, here's the script, here's what it's about, like, would you be interested in it? And it's kind of the first time I had an email like that. It wasn't an audition, it was like, hey, we like you, do you like this? That was crazy. I was blown away. I was like, of course. And I love Michael Kennedy, love Tyler. And so it's just really cool that I was kind of on a short list for who they wanted for Winnie to begin with. And then as soon as I read the script, I fell in love with Winnie. I fell in love with Bernie. I fell in love with the heart behind the story. And yeah, it was just really cool. And then seeing who they added, I didn't know that Joel would be my dad or that Justin would be the villain. For the longest time, the villain was a female, and then it was male, and then it was female again. So I didn't know, I had no idea. So seeing it all come together was really cool.
Well, as I said before, you did such a phenomenal job playing Winnie. It was just the movie. I felt like I was actually a part of the movie. It was done so well.
Oh, thank you so much. That's like
It's,
the best compliment. I really appreciate it.
just sitting there watching. I'm like, I was in the movie. I was engaged. I'm like, will you just knock him down the stairs already or something?
I know, just kill him. Like, I get you.
So what I tell my audience is I'm a very hard critiquer when it comes to horror movies. It's very hard to impress me, but this movie, it's up there. I mean, for a new comedy horror coming out, I think you definitely raised the bar and you set the standard. Um, you did such a phenomenal job doing this.
Thank you. Thank you
So
so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, I mean, it's so cool. I've always wanted to play a quote unquote final girl, you know? And so it was really cool to be able to have this opportunity to do that. And I would love to do more of them in the future. I'm a huge horror film fan, as I'm sure you are. And, just being able to be a part of it is so cool.
it is. So what was the inspiration behind you they and auditioning for this role?
Um, the I really liked Michael put in the character or in the description that we first get of Winnie in the script. He put, like teenage girl, likable, but also there's an air of loneliness to her. And I just thought that that was an interesting way to describe somebody. And I felt like I could really relate to it because, in high school, I kind of drifted from one group to one group and I was friends with a lot of people, but I didn't really know where I fit in. I mean, and just coasting, going through high school, as one does. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, to not knowing where we fit in during that time in our lives. And I just loved being able to play her and being able to bring that to life and have her go through this whole thing. It's just so cool to be able to explore that because who knows what you would do in that type of situation if nobody knew who you were?
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, um, everyone goes to like I said, everyone goes to that stage in life. Especially when it's the whole teenage angst thing going on.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure themselves out in life. I mean, I've been there in high school trying to figure myself out. Do I want to be part of this group? Do I want to be part of that group? Where do I fit in?
Yeah.
So I just decided to do my own thing. I said, screw it. We'll do whatever I want.
Exactly. And I think that's the best, like, that's the best advice you can get in high school, right? Is to just like be yourself and do whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you fit in. And, Winnie definitely has to learn that lesson. And she learns it a lot from Bernie too, because, Bernie's this outsider. And I think that that's why she's able to get through to Bernie when nobody else could, is because Winnie does see a lot of herself in Bernie and is able to say, hey, no, like, it's okay that you feel like this. It doesn't have to be the end of the world. So.
Yeah, it's great how the two characters bonded. I love how the writers did that. That was great.
Yeah, actually,
Also,
we that was Jess and I. We That was not in the original script.
really,
And yeah, we were on set for the first few days and we were like, okay, this is gonna need to happen. So
right. There we go. All done.
no,
So,
we were like, can we make
little
it
improv.
gayer?
I love it. I love it. This is great.
Yep.
So, while filming the movie, um, were there any scenes too difficult for they to film?
I don't really think so. I mean, I think the biggest difficulty that I experienced was just trusting myself and knowing that I, you know, knew my character best. I knew I could trust that I would be able to know what she did in this alternate reality, how she would react. And at the end of the day, like I said, you don't know. So you do just have to trust your gut and trust that you know the character and you know how their brain will react to this. And so that was a big learning curve for me. I think it's definitely the biggest role I've had where I've had to put so much trust into myself. Um, and yeah, that was a big life lesson. That was a big, it's a big thing.
Oh, you did it 110%. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
were
Thank
all
you.
that. They put it all. They did it all. I mean, it was great. So,
Thank you.
do you have any? God, I'm so sorry. Do they have any scenes or any favorite lines in the movie? I got some favorite lines, but do they have any favorite scenes or any favorite lines?
Oh, I think the Vicky quit pursing your lips, your mouth looks like an asshole. So good. And then the rocking an Aguilarian thong at the 1999 Christmas Eve park party. That's also a really good one. I loved those two. Yeah.
But
Just when
the
Winnie
mayor's
gets sassy. I like it when Winnie is sassy.
what made me chuckle real loud out is the mayor's brother Buck, who was the sheriff at the time. He was like,
He
I feel
is so good.
we need more caution tape over here because we need to be more cautious.
Like, can we get the canines out? We don't really need them, but it just like it helps the vibes. Just so good. So
I laughed
good.
hard. I laughed so hard at that. I was like, oh no.
There were some times where, Sean, who plays Buck, would be in a scene and I just wouldn't be I would have to like turn my I can't like Sean, you were so funny. And it's funny, there's a scene where he Buck like corners me. And I just told him, I was like, just lay into me. Just go, like, just get so mad at me, just like scream at me. And he did not want to do it. And I was like, no, this is like what I need. Like I need, this is what I need from you. And the entire time afterwards, he was like, I'm so sorry. Like, are you okay? Like, I didn't mean to. It's like, dude, you're so fine. Like, you're the funniest human alive. I needed you to be able to like lay into me like that, or else I would have just laughed. Like, I
Yeah.
can't.
I noticed how Justin Long playing the mayor, that his
Mm.
voice, the way he portrays his voice. Have you seen the movie? I'm sorry. Have they seen the movie The Fifth Element?
I have not. No.
The person who plays the main villain is Gary Oldman,
Okay.
and I think Justin Long got his inspiration from Gary Oldman in that movie, the way he starts speaking in the movie.
Okay, I'll
Because
have to watch it and see. Yeah.
it seems like the exact same pitch, the exact same, the fluctuation in the voice.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, did he really use Gary Oldman as inspiration? So
Maybe. Yeah, I thought it was Joel Olstein that he used, but maybe not. I don't know. I think he pulled from a few different people, not gonna lie for that. But yeah, I don't know what he did in that, but it turned out great.
I'm still astonished. I'm going to watch the movie again just for the hell of it because I loved it so much. I mean, I love comedy horrors because it's the only
Mhm.
movie I can get my girlfriend to watch with me. It's comedy horrors. So
See, this is the only my girlfriend hates all horror, so I can't watch any scary movies with her. So I
oh
watch them
no,
under the
mine's
cloak of night, like a creepy person.
but yet she can sit there and watch the movie Saw with me. Like, how do you sit and watch through Saw and not watch another horror movie? That makes no sense to me. Okay, so I have to wind this down. If they could play any other character in this movie, who would it be and why?
Hmm. I probably would want to play Aunt Gail just because I think she's so fun. And the way that she dies in the alternate reality, I really liked. And I like the way that Catherine did that. And yeah, who doesn't want to play a lesbian aunt?
I mean, she was also sassy in the movie too. I loved it. So
Oh yeah, yeah. And
so
I
it
was
runs
a
in the family.
huge fan of Ginger Snaps, so I'm just already a huge fan of Catherine Isabel.
It's like the whole sassiness is like a gene in the family, just runs in the family because of
It's gay and sassy. Those are our two genes that run in the Carruthers family.
so I don't know if they're allowed to answer this question. Are there any upcoming movies or projects that they are allowed to discuss that could help promote on social media?
I can't discuss them right now,
Yeah,
unfortunately, but
I
hopefully
understand.
soon. Hopefully soon I'll be able to. Fingers crossed.
Totally understand it. No worries, no problem. I get it. I ask actors all the time if and 90% of the time they give the same answer. Like, okay, whatever, it works, whatever. I get it. There's rules,
I
you can't
know
break them.
it sucks, but it is the job, right?
It is. So that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you for so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Um,
thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
they did so well in the movie. Oh my god, it's very phenomenal. Like I said,
Thank
they raised
you.
the bar, and you set the new standard for comedy horror. I'm gonna watch the movie again just for the hell of it because I loved it. So,
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the beautiful, the talented Jane Widdop, thank you so much, and I wish they nothing but success and in your future career and in all other movies that they appear in. And I want to see more awards. Damn it!
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care now.
You too. Bye.